Good evening and welcome everyone to another edition of Bosco Racing. The racers are going to get their tires warmed up right now, and in the meantime, I'm telling you that we have an action-packed event for you tonight. 11 racers, and here is your starting lineup. Number 1 Dad, ZMT, Trump Train, Steve C, Scrambled Eggs, and Brian rounding out the top 6. Followed by Blood Moon, Langford, Full Metal Geo, Red Rocket, and 315. Comment in the section below who's your favorite driver. I would be interested to hear it. And here we go. Let's get ready for this green flag to drop. Here we go. The marshal has got us off. Is everyone good? Let's hit the green flag, folks. Number 1 Dad leading us in for the first time, serpentining through the S-turns. And he's going to take us around a horseshoe turn into the TV turn. Here we go, everybody. Get a good look at your favorite racers right here in the TV turn into the front stretch. Number 1 Dad takes him around successfully for the first lap. No cautions, even though they are bunched up. You got some great drivers here. Blood Moon already on the move through the S-turns, making his first pass of the night. Number 1 Dad leading them again through the TV turn. And everybody's looking to make a move. We may look single file here, folks, but I can tell you right now, everybody's looking at that position ahead of them, ready to get on it. In through the S-turns, you can see this is a fantastic camera sponsored by the Amy Kelly crew. And here we go into the front stretch. Look at this, folks. It is tight. Here we go. We got number 1 Dad, followed by ZMT, followed by Trump Train. Oh, here's the move. Here's the move. Steve C making an early move in there. Nice job, Steve. Brian's on Steve C's tail, and that is going to be tough driving for Steve. Let's see what happens when they come around. Oh, Brian's right, sneaking to the inside. He's on the front stretch. Will he make it stick? Here's the question right here coming into the S-turns. Brian does make it stick. Oh, but Steve C has the clearer line and runs away with it through the S-turns. Way to hold on to that position, Steve. Will he be able to do it much longer? Let's check it out. Steve coming into the TV turn. Brian once again kind of trying to slip underneath them into the front stretch. And let's see what happens in the S-turns this time. Steve C once again able to shell off Brian, keep him hard to the outside. But now look at this. They're going to go side by side into the horseshoe. Brian makes the pass into the horseshoe nicely, and Steve C gets bumped by Blood Moon, and then he gets sent back 2 spaces. Toot toot, here comes the train. Now it's Steve C with the white helmet being followed by Scrambled Eggs in the orange shirt. Let's see how that pans out over time. Wow, behind them are some super fast racers with Red Rocket, Geo, and who else we got back there? Oh, of course, Langford. There he is. Let's see what happens coming into the TV turn here. We got Scrambled Eggs past. There we go. There's Geo, Red Rocket, Langford. Coming past the start-finish line right now. 315 coming up the tail. Well, 315's not out of it yet. He's racing with these guys at the back of the pack. Number 1 Dad takes him around for the next time here. Boy, I'll tell you, it's tough to find out which race to watch with all of these racers running a really good line, running up some good times. Believe it or not, this track is super grippy tonight. We are just got here, and the track's already grippy. Despite the low temperatures outside, we're putting up some of the best times of the season. Low 19s running in reverse. Steve C's got his hands full there with Red Rocket on his tail. Here we go. Steve C, Red Rocket just enter into the S-turns, followed by Scrambled Eggs and Orange. Steve C, Red Rocket pumps him to the outside. Red Rocket making a pass in the front stretch. Let's see, can he make it stick? Here we go. Yes, he does. Coming into the S-turns ahead of Steve. Number 1, Dad, being followed by ZMT, followed by Trump Train, Brian, and, of course, Langford. Nope, sorry, Blood Moon. Number 1, Dad's your leader right now. Trump Train, Brian, Blood Moon. And there's Red Rocket already making some aggressive moves to the front. Red Rocket qualified fastest tonight. We had a 10-car invert. Doesn't seem to much matter though to number 1, Dad. He's fine with running away with it if he can. Why these guys are... Oh, look at this in the TV turn. Scrambled Eggs and Steve C into it. And Scrambled Eggs makes it stick. Can he pull through the S-turns without incident? We'll see. Here they come. Number 1, Dad. Followed by the usual 5 up top. 6 up top. And this second pack is starting to form. You can see, oh, here we go. Brian's at Trump Train's door. What does Brian have for him? Let's watch this race for a bit here, folks. There he is, Brian, with the poker card helmet, following Trump Train. Headed into the U-turns now, and let's see what we can pick up in the T. There it is. Trump Train gives him a little bump. There he is. Oh, they're cursing each other out through the front turn. Just Trump Train able to hold on to it for one more, but Brian has given him hell on his bumper. Brian's got the better line here coming into the horseshoe turn, and Brian's got the better turn. Oh, look at this. And they're backed up behind him. Whoa, not only did Brian sneak on through, but Blood Moon said, hey, the door's open, here I come as well. That puts Trump Train back 3rd in that pack. Here we go, Brian taking them around. And what is this? Red Rocket. Oh, look at that. Trump Train takes a swipe at Red Rocket as Red Rocket's flying past him. You get a chance, rewind to that spot in the tape because that's some fantastic racing there. And that only put Trump Train a little bit further behind when he took that swipe, but don't worry, he's not out of it yet. Trump Train's making this interesting for everyone tonight. Here comes Brian leading that second pack through the field now. Oh, and Brian now gets sent by Blood Moon. Blood Moon with a wonderful pass. Barely touching him, but just enough to get Brian loose. And will he make it stick? Yes, he does. No, Brian's right on his tail. Who's coming out of this? Oh, look at that. Brian gets passed in the S-turns. So now we got Blood Moon, Brian. Oh, and there you go, Red Rocket. Returning the favor, Trump Train into the back of Red Rocket. And now look at this second pack right here. Red Rocket's not happy being behind Trump Train. He's going to get back into it, I'm sure. But look at this. Langford's in the mix. Don't ever count Langford out. Look at him coming right after Trump Train. Trump Train here in a white helmet. Followed by Langford, followed by Red Rocket, followed by Geo, Scrambled Eggs, Steve C. There's 315 coming up the back. Look at these guys racing. Let's get that into the front stretch. Now entering the S-turns, this should be interesting, and it is. Red Rocket makes a nice pass on Langford. Langford won't stand for that. He's going to be coming back. Here we go. Let's see what it looks like here. Langford following behind. Trump Train, Red Rocket, Langford scrambled, Steve C, 315 coming up the rear. Oh, here we go. Red Rocket back into him in the TV turn. Making for an interesting front stretch shot here. Oh, look at this. He makes it stick. Oh, and he pulls away a little bit into the S-turns. Who went with him? No, of course, Langford. Nice job, Langford. I gotta tell you, there we go. Trump Train falling back. Gio is hot on his tail now. Everybody wants a piece. Everybody wants that next position. Let's see if Scrambled Eggs is going to stay off Gio. If he does, then Gio's got something for Trump. Scrambled Egg starts giving him hell, then hey, who knows what's going to happen. Oh, and Gio's to the inside. He's got the preferred line, and he can't quite make the pass yet. Trump Train's there, runs the block. Trump Train knows how to run a really defensive line, and he knows how to run it quickly. There's a leader coming up on the back of this pack right here. Oh, Steve C with a nice move in. And he, yes, completes the pass at the start-finish line in front of Scrambled Eggs. Here we go. Brian and Red Rocket got their own little two-man race going with Langford coming up behind them. Let's see if they dice it up enough for Langford to catch him quick. Here's number one dad. Here's your leader. Let's watch the pack come on through the TV turn. You got ZMT. You got Blood Moon. Blood Moon's already at ZMT's tail. Brian, Red Rocket, Langford. Guys, when you get a chance, comment in the section below and let me know what you guys think of this TV turn camera. Whoa, look at this front stretch. Oh, and there's still, oh my goodness, look at this. That's the leader, and that's the last pack, and that last pack is racy. You can hear Trump Train making his howl. Here comes the leaders again. That's second pack. And does Red Rocket get Brian? He is trying, that's for sure. Let's watch him here, folks. Oh, Brian's still maintaining the lead over Red Rocket, but look at how that gap is closing between Red Rocket and Langford. Here we go. We're going to go picture in picture, people. There are too many races to follow. So what you got to do is you got to find your favorite racer on the larger screen. And when they exit out of the larger screen, they're going to appear down here in the picture in picture, folks. I just do not know which race to comment on. There's Trump Train on the bottom screen. You can see he's making it interesting back there with Steve C and Scrambled Eggs. Brian making a nice race here. Oh, and there goes Red Rocket around Brian, bottom screen. Here comes the leader around on the bottom screen. You're getting a good look at the running order. Blood Moon is about 5 to 10 car lengths behind. And there we go on the bottom screen. Brian with a awesome pass on Red Rocket. Top screen, you can see Brian maintaining that position. Doing a wonderful job of it. Look at him go. He's running a real stiff race. Oh, and Langford also gained that spot on Rocket. Didn't see that one. Bottom screen, you can see, whoa, that TV turn. You can see those guys are dicing it up. Let's watch that pack on the top screen. Wow, you can see Trump Train leading. Steve C pulled a couple of positions. Now he's in front of Gio. Gio's going to run tight into that turn number one. The problem here now, folks, is the leader, number one dad, has caught up to that rear pack. What can he do here? You can see right there, scrambled eggs, and that's number one dad right on his tail. If he doesn't get moving, he's gonna get beat by Blood Moon. Oh, and number one dad, top screen, sends the lap traffic. He has to, he's gotta make it through this. And you can see already that Blood Moon has narrowed the gap to less than 3 car lengths. That's where the race is right now, folks. The race is for first. Coming around, you're gonna see the action on the bottom screen. Right here, that's the leader holding off Blood Moon while trying to make it around 315. Come on, 315, throw that block up. For number one dad. Number one dad coming through the S-turns with Blood Moon on his tail. This is for first position. Exiting out of the screen to the right, coming into the TV turn. Blood Moon is right on his tail. I don't know if he would have caught him, folks, if we hadn't hit lap traffic, but he did. And that's the race he's got to race right now. Into the S-turns, number one dad comes power sliding in, just try and make up some blocking, but definitely not gaining speed there by doing that. There we go, number one dad. Blood Moon still behind in the S-turns. Blood Moon tries the over-under. Number one dad blocks to the inside. Number one dad through the horseshoe turn into the TV turn. And he looks like he spaced it out just a bit through there. That was a good segment for him. Let's see what all happens. There he goes into the S-turn again. Blood Moon with the same move. No, Blood Moon going for the over-under. Number one dad successfully blocks again. Here they come into the TV turn. Oh, looks like Blood Moon's got him this time. Coming across the start-finish line, Blood Moon's got the advantage. Oh my goodness, and look at this. Number one dad overdrives into the S-turns, and I gotta tell you, here goes Blood Moon. Well, number one dad might be able to keep it close if, in fact, he doesn't overdrive his car, but let's see what happens. We got the white flag this time around, folks. Blood Moon with a 3-car advantage. Number one dad behind him. ZMT, Brian, Red Rocket, and Langford is their current running order. All right, folks, we're going to take it to the checkered flag. Blood Moon gets the win, followed by number one dad. Blood Moon makes a hell of a move. Here we go. The final time through. Trump Train and his crew coming across, getting the checkered flag, folks. What a race. Here's your final finishing order. Blood Moon, number one dad, ZMT, Red Rocket, Brian, and Langford. Langford moving up through the pack really nicely, as well as Red Rocket moving through the pack. Trump Train causing heck tonight, but making it really interesting. Had a great fun race. Full Metal Geo would agree. I believe Steve C, Scrambled Eggs, would also agree. 315 coming in at the tail end of the field, but not before making it very interesting. If you like what you're seeing, please hit the like button.